Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Rhett. Got a video today from Manosphere Highlights Daily. The Japanese government launched its own dating app to combat extinction for Japan. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time. And I wanted to say thank you guys again. You guys always send me wonderful videos and wonderful things to react to, and I try my best to get to them. This is one of them. I may not mention you guys every single video that I do when you guys suggest it, but I'll try to plug it in here and there.
First of all, having kids is a personal choice. Not everyone wants to have children, but I realized those who do want kids are struggling. The problem is the cost, not just the financial cost, but also time.
So this is a big problem for the government. How are officials addressing this issue?
The Japanese government says it's entering a new dimension of child care policy. It's planning to secure over $23 billion per year over the next 3 years.
That's what we've been asking. The U.S. has been asking this whole time. Assistance.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. I wanted to share some thought-provoking news from Japan that could have significant implications for men in the West. Tokyo is set to launch a government-backed dating app this summer.
That's so crazy. A government-backed dating app. I wonder how it's going to be operated.
Aiming to encourage young people to marry and have children. This move comes in response to a dramatic drop in birth rates.
We start with some worrying figures from Japan's government. The latest data shows the country's total fertility rate has been on the decline for 8 years straight. The number of children a woman is expected to have during her lifetime fell to 1.20 in 2023. It's the lowest it's been since records began in 1947. The total fertility rate dropped in all prefectures. Tokyo posted the lowest figure of 0.99, and Okinawa had the highest rate of 1.60. The number of Japanese...
0.99? So in Tokyo, women aren't even likely to have children? Holy cow.
Japanese babies born last year was the lowest since records began in 1899. Health ministry officials said the declining birth rate is critical. They pointed out until the 2030s, when the young population is expected to drop sharply, this will be the last opportunity to reverse the trend.
Ooh.
Why is this important for us men? For the first time, we're seeing a major government stepping in to directly influence personal relationships and family planning. The app, which requires users to provide proof of their single status and income, is designed to make matchmaking more accessible and safer for those reluctant to use private dating services.
How do you prove your single status? What if you're in a relationship with someone?
According to a Tokyo government official, and I quote, "We want to give them a little nudge," end quote. You see, this is how it starts, with a little nudge. But before you know it, you are forced to comply. This initiative could set a precedent for Western countries facing similar demographic challenges.
I'm glad Manosphere Highlights Daily went into the direction I thought he was going to go to, and the direction I'm actually very worried about also is the government forcing these things on us.
Many developed nations, including parts of Europe and North America, are experiencing declining birth rates and aging populations. If Japan's approach proves effective, we might see Western governments adopting similar strategies to encourage marriage and childbirth. But we all know this is not going to work. The app's focus on income has sparked some controversy. There is no feeling. Janice, read.
It shocks me that selection is based on income, says Fujiro, 24, a university senior who has already secured a good job at a major Japanese cosmetics company. It shows that girls only look at your salary to get married. There's no real feeling. It's a business contract. What's the point of getting married with such a mindset? He added, somewhat disillusioned.
Drizzle, bitches.
This is a big reason why men are opting out of dating and marriage. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Average women have unrealistic expectations, and dating apps amplify this problem by focusing on the top 10, top 20% of men while leaving the rest invisible.
According to a famous dating app company, 24.3% of dating app users are in their 20s, 20.4% are in their 30s, and 31.7% are in their
Whoa, I did not know that was the biggest percentage was the people in their 40s.
40s. However, 0 people actually found a partner on a dating app. So, Mesho-san, why can't you find anyone on a dating app? If you don't know why, you should look in a mirror.
Ken-san, fuck you.
The government cannot solve this problem without force. If current trends continue, arranged marriages will make a comeback.
Yep.
The first major
I said this, guys. I said we're all going back full circle, back to arranged marriages. Because women were so upset about it before, and now they want it because they want to be married.
The reason is the decline in arranged marriages. Until 1965, there were more arranged marriages than free love marriages.
Janice, read.
I dedicate 100% of my time to my work, said Kaori, 30, who studied business and marketing. To achieve this, I have to work harder than men, and if I get married, I would have to stop working and stay home when a child is born. And I don't accept that.
40-year-old Matsunaga Yuki is raising a 1-year-old boy. She's also deputy head of a sales department for a life insurance company. She's a top seller, something she wears with pride.
I would think about my job 24 hours a day before having a baby. I want to keep working for the rest of my life.
But maintaining that hustle is a big-time investment. Like her colleagues, Matsunaga works till about 8 p.m. every night, including Saturdays. Her husband, a business owner, is home even less.
You're dealing with women who have the mindset of having it all. Women are women first. Women are hypergamous everywhere in the world, meaning they generally prefer to marry up in terms of socioeconomic status. Women have little interest in dating down and being the main breadwinner of the family, even if they make more than enough money. This is a recipe for leftover women.
I am 38 years old with a master's degree. I am a high-quality single woman. I originally thought that in Hangzhou, I could find an equally high-quality bachelor. But until I turned 38 this year, I realized that those high-quality single men didn't even look at me.
Damn
now,
right.
the ones chasing after me are rural bachelors. In other words, if I want to get married, I can only marry into the countryside.
High living costs, financial instability, and cultural pressures are not unique to Japan. Many young people in the West also struggle with the economic realities of starting a family. Japan's situation shows that fixing the declining birth rates isn't just about matchmaking. It's really complex.
I mean, just because you match people doesn't mean they want to have kids either. Like, the whole purpose of this matchmaking is to get more kids. Some people might not even get kids even though they get matched. That's the problem. There's a lot of dinks now. Like, the whole dink lifestyle here in the US is huge. I know quite a few of them. You know, dual income, they make great money, but they don't want kids and they don't plan on having kids because they enjoy their lifestyle. They enjoy their freedom. I want to say it's a little bit selfish, but it is what it is. I mean, they enjoy it, and most people are gravitating towards that lifestyle. Just less kids.
Many countries have tried giving out a bonus for each birth. The birth rate does go up, but only marginally. Money might make it easier to afford having kids. But if the goal is to raise the birth rate, I don't think it will solve the problem.
In other words, collapse. First world country, first world problems. Artificial intelligence is going to play a major role in producing relationships and children. The fact that the government has to back a dating app reflects deeper societal challenges that many countries will face in the coming years. 2030 will be an interesting year. It's predicted that 45% of women will be single and childless by...
Isn't it funny that us men in this niche, Manosphere Highlights Daily, myself and all, we talk about this. We talk about the declining birth rate. We talk about what the fuck is going to happen when our economy collapses, when everything collapses because of this, the declining birth rate. It's not going to be in this mainstream media until it's too late. Just like everything else that we talk about here in our niche here, it doesn't get to the mainstream till it's too late.
2030. I personally think it's going to be around 50%. The question is, at what point will the government be prepared to step in and change the narrative? Let's keep an eye on how things unfolds in Japan. It might just be a glimpse into our own future.
In short, what is needed to increase the marriage rate in Japan is to compromise.
There's nothing you could offer that would be compromise enough.
God damn it!
Man.
Shout out to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Nope, he's right. Women want it all. A lot of women I date, they want to get a good career. They want to get that college education. They want to be a good mother. They want to be a good wife. They think they can do it all. They really can. And I always explain to them, look at all the major CEOs out there. Do any of them look like good fathers? Not really. Do any of them look like the perfect husband? No, but they're damn good CEOs, aren't they? Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.